You're listening to the Allan Alvarez Experience on AM 1130 and OC 882 KPHI.
Also on FM, mga kababayan, 96.7, and streaming audio and video on PinoyPowerMedia.com. All right, like I said earlier, we have a very, very special guest calling in. We're going to give him a little bit of time to discuss something coming up with the Hawaii International Film Festival. Ito na po ay ating 32nd year of hosting the Hawaii International Film Festival. And would like to please welcome the very handsome, the very talented, and the very wanted Deputy Consul General of the Republic of the Philippines, none other than Mr. Paul Jack Cortes. Kamusta, sir?
Mabuti naman. Aloha and magandang hapon po sa lahat ng ating mga tagapagkinig. Aloha.
Yes. Okay. Huwag ka naman kumanta. We have to see you at the concerts. That's why, pare.
I know. Well, thank you. Consul General is currently in Tahiti.
Yes.
Leading a consular outreach team there, and in his place, I am calling and manning the fort, so to speak. And we do have a couple of announcements that we would like to to pass on through KPHI to allow us to reach out to as many people as possible. A couple of things, Allan, kasi
Go ahead,
itong buwan na ito ay what we call Filipino-American History Month. And
Yes.
It celebrates the Filipino heritage in the United States. And part of it is showcasing our culture, our movies, our dances, our people, and what we have achieved so far as a contributor to American society. Tama nga yung sinabi kanina, sinabi ni Rhoda, lahat ng mga Pilipino dito, they're bagong bayani, not only because they send money to the Philippines or remittances, but also because they perpetuate and they make our culture alive and relevant, hindi lamang sa Pilipinas, pero sa buong mundo.
It's just like what Senator Akaka said the other night. I mean, without the Filipinos, Hawaii would not be what it is.
Exactly.
Yes.
In fact, we're on our way to becoming one of the perhaps the largest grouping next to the quotations. I mean, we're next to the quotations according to the 2010 census. We are the largest, and we're not trying to dominate. Okay, that's what we want to do.
Yes, we are.
No, what we're trying to do is to make sure that our kultura is not lost.
Of course.
There is there is that stigma of what we call being a melting pot. Melting pot, ibig sabihin, yung kultura ninyo at kultura ng iba nagiging diluted na to form a new one. So wala nang there isn't anymore anything specific about being Filipino. But what we want to achieve is that yung pagiging Pilipino natin for our next generation and generations after that still remains relevant and alive.
Yes.
And we do this through constant involvement and making them aware that there is such a thing as Filipino arts, Filipino movies.
Yes, of course.
Halimbawa, itong sa Hawaii International Film Festival, of which KPHI I know is a major sponsor of.
Yes, sir.
We have seven
yata.
seven Filipino films, and in fact 2 are running for the highest awards. Harana and what is it? Attribution nga ba yun? I forgot.
Napanood mo ba yung Harana, DCG?
Hindi pa. Papapanood natin ito sa HIFF. Diyan lang sa Regal Dole.
I've read about the Harana. Mukhang magandang pelikula yan, DCG.
Maganda. In fact, some of the movies hindi lang pinalabas dito sa HIFF. Pinalabas na rin sa Tribeca. Halimbawa, ang tawag dito, yung thriller na Graceland.
Yeah, by Ron Morales.
Ron Morales. It was shown at the Tribeca Film. Yung Tribeca, ladies and gentlemen, isang independent film festival din siya sa New York.
Headed by Robert De Niro.
Founded by Robert De Niro.
That's right.
This is where all the independent film producers converge and showcase their stuff. So, hindi tayo nahuhuli pagdating ng paggawa ng pelikula. In fact, Allan, nung mga bata tayo, I do recall and remember that the Philippine movie industry output was something like 6 or 7 films per week.
Wow.
In fact, next to we're one of the top producing movies in line with the United States and India, Bollywood, Hollywood, and Bollywood.
Mm-hmm,
In fact, I think they should call Manila some wood. I don't know.
Manila Wood?
Yeah, it shows how much we revere film as a medium of trying to showcase who we are as a people.
Yes, but DCG, may tanong ako sa inyo. Bakit kaya lahat ng mga recognition at spotlight na kukuha natin dito sa mga indie films?
Well, there are. I'm just guessing because I'm not really an expert when it comes to film and.
Oh no, but I
film
would consider you a thespian, sir.
No, it's just that I think most of the commercial films delve with the same issues altogether, and sometimes when we mean independent, ibig sabihin, I guess, independent of the
commercial need,
how the film distributions work.
Sure.
Ito yung mga big budgeted movies, I guess, versus the ones that are being marketed not by Star Cinema or by ABS-CBN or let's say Regal or Viva Films, but the smaller producers, and this is their way of trying to go out and explore movies in a more in a manner that is less dependent on
having to make money or commercialism.
Commercial themes, commercial actors, commercial actresses. Because I don't know, maybe sometimes because they have that commercial factor in mind, they cannot veer away. Again, it's not fair. I guess it's not fair for me to generalize, but maybe because they have that, dimension in them, they cannot veer away from the limits.
Whereas indie, you can experiment.
Yeah, they can experiment. So they are bound. They're not bound by the rigid rules of commercialism. So
sure.
To speak. So that's why I guess ito yung mga the ones that go to, let's say, Cannes or anything else, and like ito nga sila Brillante Mendoza, etc. are the ones that are able to please the audience, the international audience more than the commercial ones.
Okay, sir. So, with the Hawaii International Film Festival, alam ko meron tayong hinahanda dyan po sa konsulado.
We have a little something on October 14. I know it's a Sunday, and I know it's 11 a.m. in the morning, but the first showing of the HIFF will be on Sunday afternoon, so that's why we have to make it a little earlier. This is like a welcome to the 6 films.
So, will the directors and the actors be there, like we were told? Yeah.
Yeah, if I remember right, I heard that Ramona Diaz of Don't Stop Believing is coming over, but that hasn't been confirmed. But what I am sure is that Benito Bautista, the
Harana,
the director of Harana, will indeed be coming. In fact, he had just come from Guam in Busan, kung saan pinalabas ang
Harana.
Ang Harana din. Yeah.
Wow.
So, he's on a binge, he's on a roll, and ito yung magandang pangitain para sa pelikulang Pilipino na ang Pilipino hindi ang works of art natin hindi lamang pang komersyal o kaya tumutugol lamang sa isang bahagi ng lipunan or the romantic comedy genre and so forth and so on.
Well, it's very intellectual, a lot of these indie films that are coming out.
Yeah, ang maganda niyan, Allan, we have a the HIFF comes up with 2 schedules, one in April or the spring schedule and fall schedule in October. And of course sa April meron din tayong Filipino Film Festival sa Doris Duke Academy, Honolulu Academy of Arts. Apart from that, we have the regular Star Cinema showing at Pearl Ridge nga ba yun?
Yeah. Those are the commercial films.
Yeah, marami. There are so many avenues and there's so many ways by which our Filipinos here can enjoy Filipino films. Hindi lamang sa regular movie house, pero I mean sa within the confines of your commercial showing, but yun nga through the HIFF, through the International Film Festival at the Doris Duke Academy of Honolulu Academy of Arts and so forth and so on. This just ensures na kaya natin lumawak pa.
Siyempre naman.
Kaya pa lumawak. At saka I truly believe that the Filipinos being the largest ethnic grouping in Hawaii deserve to recognize their form of art, how the Filipinos present life in general. Because I believe itong mga pelikula natin, they are a mirror by which we express our thoughts, our morality, our values when it comes to family, love, marriage, sex, and so forth and so on. Dito natin nakikita kung ano talaga ang nasa isip ng Pilipino.
Yes, is it life imitating art or art imitating life?
Yeah,
is what you're saying.
Yeah. And this is a little for the event on October 14 is a little something that we would like to showcase for our kababayans who would like to meet the directors of these films, and maybe have a one-on-one talk with them as to what they were thinking in making the movie. Ano ba talaga ang pananaw nila? Ano ang gusto nilang mangyari? Ano ang vision nila sa kanilang mga pelikula?
So ano ba to, DCG? Is this a sort of like a symposium style, or is this
parang symposium style? We're inviting everybody. Hopefully, since that will be 11 o'clock, close to lunchtime, we may be.
Yun ang susunod na tanong ko, DCG. Meron ba tayong handaan?
Salamat sa iyo, Mr. Alvarez.
Ay, hindi wala pa akong pinangako dyan.
Hindi, at hopefully we'll be able to arrange a little something for those who will be able to attend.
Yeah, call Brandon at LNL. I'm sure he can hook us up with something.
I also told him. In fact, there's another event on the 13th, I believe, for Don't Stop Believing.
Yes, yes.
Yes, I talked to Brandon that Saturday night at the Philcom event. But as I said, hindi to exclusive. This is for everybody, para sa lahat ng Pilipino na gustong pumunta dito at makidalo at malaman ko ano ang pananaw natin tungkol sa pelikulang Pilipino.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that is actually our Deputy Consul General.
Salamat.
Yes,
salamat, Allan.
once again, sir, that's October 14th.
Sa linggo po at
Linggo.
alas 11 ng umaga.
11 o'clock to 1 o'clock. Is that correct, sir?
Parang ganon. Yeah.
Parang ganon. Okay,
Yeah.
so baka may handaan. So, go hungry. Anyway, maraming salamat sa inyo, sir. At sa lahat ng inyong trabaho po dyan sa konsulado. Keep up the great work.
Maraming salamat.
Jack. Maraming salamat. And we'll continue inviting everybody and make sure that this whole International Film Festival, not just this one event, but the whole thing becomes a success for everybody.
Okay.
Thank you very much, sir.
Great.
Maraming
Thank
salamat.
you so much.
Okay, bye-bye. Okay, sir. Jack, tawag namin. Mr. Paul Cortes, Deputy Consul General of the Republic of the Philippines, calling in to inform us of a very special event on Sunday, October 14th, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Philippine Consulate General there on Poly Highway. If you're not doing anything, mga kababayan, punta po kayo at batiin nyo at makilala nyo ang ating mga future award-winning directors. Let's say, sabihin natin ganun. Okay, so we'll be we will take a commercial break, and when we come back, we'll be at the end of our program. And anyway, take a listen to these messages, and we'll be right back with the Allan Alvarez Experience.
96.7 FM, AM 1130, OC 882, KPHI, Pinoy Power Radio.